If you're holding yourself back from seeing the results that you want so freaking badly because you're either afraid of looking silly in the gym or you just tell yourself you don't know what to do, today I'm going to call you out and provide you solutions to every single thing that is getting in the way of you becoming the most confident and sexy version of yourself. By the way, welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. It's your girl, Nicole Dewis, and today I am telling you everything you need to know on how to not look like a bozo in the gym. We're gonna walk through a full day of training from start to finish. And after watching this, you are going to feel confident enough to step foot in the gym and figure out what the fuck is going on. Make sure if you're new, you're subscribed because I drop gems like this weekly. And if you feel triggered into taking action, throw this video a like. I really appreciate it. Now let's get into it. You'd rather not embarrass yourself or look like a newbie in the gym, so you just don't go. Maybe you see that recurring membership charge on your credit card statement every single month and you still don't show up. Maybe you even tell yourself, next week I'll get into the gym. Like you'll just magically wake up with the confidence that you need to start taking action towards becoming the best version of yourself. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, and it might ruffle some feathers. If so, there's the door. The door is actually over there and we can make some room for people who are actually ready to take action towards their goals. So here it is. The only way to overcome feeling uncomfortable in the gym is to go and to feel uncomfortable, look lost, wander aimlessly. After you do that for 1 week, you will know where the machines that you're wanting to use are located. You'll know how to adjust the machines to fit your body, and you'll know what weight to use that is challenging enough, not too heavy where you can't even lift it to begin with, and also not easy enough to where you can do 85 reps while still holding a conversation. You just have to accept the fact that you don't know what you're doing. Until you face your gym anxiety head on, you will never feel comfortable in the gym. I'm coming in hot today, baby, so if you can't take the heat, get out the damn kitchen. I'm just kidding, but like truly, I'm so sick of seeing people waste their potential because they're worried about being judged or looking dumb. Every single person in the gym was once a beginner. Don't let that be the reason that you do not start working on yourself. All right, so first things first, what are we gonna wear? We don't wanna worry about whether our tummies are looking flat or if our titties are gonna fall out of our sports bras. I don't have that problem, but I know a lot of women do. So you need to wear something that you feel comfortable and confident in. My go-to is leggings, a sports bra, and a sweatshirt or a big t-shirt, a pump cover if you will. Sometimes if the workout's getting saucy, I'll take off the sweatshirt. Sometimes it stays on the entire time. Also, if you're feeling super self-conscious, put a hat on. I feel very safe when I have a hat, blocking out the haters and anyone that just might want to interact with me. Now for your shoes, if you're training upper body, you can really wear whatever. But if you're training legs, we want flat-soled shoes or just train in your socks, train barefoot. So looking for like Converse, Vans, No Bulls, something like that, or again, just in your socks is amazing. Running shoes are designed to roll your foot forward. They shift your weight to your toes, and that is not what we're looking for when we're strength training. We want a flat base. I used to judge people for wearing like slides or Crocs to the gym, but now I do that and just kick them off so I can train in my socks. But if you are doing the leg exercises with Crocs on, dude, stop that. They're literally the most unsupportive shoe ever. Avoid looking like a major dumbass by just following this one tip. Also, if you want to put makeup on, do it. Sometimes I show up to the gym looking like a homeless hag. Sometimes I actually get myself together. It doesn't matter. Do what you need to do to feel comfortable and confident. Also, put deodorant on and brush your damn teeth. All right, second, what do you eat before? Carbs are the body's preferred source of energy. So we have two options here. You can either have a balanced meal, which is made up of protein, carbs, and fat, 40 to 60 minutes before your workout. This way you have enough time to digest, but you're also still feeling energized for your workout. I try and keep carbs higher and fats a little bit lower just because fats are the slowest digesting macronutrient. So we don't want to be feeling full and lethargic when we get into our training session. An example of this could be oatmeal with some berries and like an egg scramble, or for lunch and dinner time, I'll do like white rice with some chicken, some salsa, avocado. You get the idea. So our second option is if you ate a meal over an hour ago, I like to have 30 to 60 grams of carbs, all depending on your total caloric intake, 10 to 30 minutes before my training session. My go-to is bananas. So we just want a quick digesting carb. So examples of this could be fruit, white rice, sour candy, cereal, Rice Krispie treats, if you know, you know, or honey, anything that's a simple carb that's easy to digest. Okay, so what do you drink before? You should be hydrating from the moment that you wake up. 20 ounces of water first thing in the morning before any food, and especially before coffee. Andrew Huberman, so we all know that he's educated, said that you should drink 8 ounces per hour within the first 10 hours of waking. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. So regardless, just don't go to the gym dehydrated. If you're gonna take pre-workout, mix it with water. I know it's so freaking sick, dude, to throw back your pre when the beat drops, but taking that much caffeine to the dome is a major shock to your system. I take PE Science Prolific, which is their pre-workout. I only take 1 scoop, so a half serving. And then I also like to mix that with their pump product. Not sponsored by any means, but that's what I like to use. I also don't consume caffeine after 3 p.m. so I can sleep good at night. All right, so now we're heading to the gym. It's time to get fucking hyped. Forget about work, forget about the fact that you asked your boyfriend yesterday if you've been looking fat recently and he hesitated before he said no. You just need to get yourself into the zone, whatever that takes. Before you get into the gym, look at your plan. Oh, you're telling me you don't have a plan? Well, no wonder you look like a freaking doofus wandering around the gym aimlessly because you have no idea what you're supposed to do when you get in there. If you have a plan, you can put your head down, go through your list, and just check off the boxes. I made an entire video on how to create your own workout program, and I created a guide just for you guys where you can follow along and fill it out for yourself. I will drop that link in the description, and you can also find the video here. And if all of that is too overwhelming for you and you just want somebody to tell you what to do in the gym and what you should eat so you can feel sexy every single day that ends in Y, fill out the first link in the description. That's my one-on-one coaching application. We can hop on a phone call and see if I can help you and see if we'd even be a good fit. If this is your first time ever going to the gym, hop on the treadmill for like 5-10 minutes and just scope out the gym. Be like, okay, leg press over there, shoulder press there. Now you're not gonna walk in there and just be like aimlessly looking around, looking like you don't know what the fuck you're doing, because you don't. Obviously, at this point, you should put your headphones in. Whether that means listening to some Taylor Swift, listening to some scary heavy metal that makes you feel like you could deadlift a freaking semi-truck, or some crazy EDM, whatever it is that you need to listen to get in the freaking zone. Our next step is to warm up. So every amazing workout starts with a proper warm up. Find like the little turf area if they have that in your gym, or go off into the corner and just start flinging your arms around, warming up your muscles. Spend like 5 minutes doing banded workouts, body weight movements. Just start waking up your muscles and being like, yo, we're about to move some big dog weight. Get ready, wake up, prepare your muscles. So now it's time to start your workout. You warmed up, you're ready to go. So for our compound movements, which are the movements that we do at the beginning of our lift, there are big lifts. They incorporate a lot of muscles and joints, and they require the most energy expenditure. There should be 1 to 2 warm-up sets before you get into your working weight. So if you're a big dog, you can hip thrust 315. Do not walk up to the barbell, throw 3 plates on there and start repping it out. Like, are you asking to strain a muscle so you can't train for the next month while you're recovering? Don't be an idiot. Do some warm-up sets before you get into your working weight. So after we've done our 2 warm-up sets, it's time for our working sets. These reps should be controlled. Control the positive and the negative movement. We are avoiding momentum at all cost. You choose how difficult your reps are. You could do the same exact workout plan as somebody else, but if you're cruising through your reps just to check off the boxes, like your reps look like this, and their reps are slow, controlled, they're gonna see way different results than you are. I don't know what fucking workout this is, but you get the idea. When you train with intensity and intention, and you slow down the reps and actually work the correct muscles, the results are exponential. Rest for like 2 minutes plus or minus 30 seconds in between every working set. You don't need to set a timer, but just make sure that you're no longer gasping for air and seeing stars, and you're ready to go into your next set and be able to give 100%. Don't get caught online shopping or scrolling the gram in between your sets. That's how you lose intensity. That's how you lose the pump. Losers train like that. We are not losers. All right, so here's a list of things to absolutely avoid at the gym at all costs, okay? First, using your phone during your set. If you're on the leg extension, texting, you might as well tattoo on your forehead, I am here to waste my time, okay? Second, supersetting 2 machines when the gym is dumb busy. Like, who do you think you are, okay? Choose one machine and be aware of the people around you. Side note, if somebody is clearly waiting for the machine that you're on, don't dilly-dally. Get your shit done and move on. You can also ask them to work in with you. A lot of people are like weird about this. If they're not super sweaty or like really gross, I'll usually allow someone to work in with me. For the love of God, do not use this pad unless you are doing hip thrust. Unless you want to let everybody know in the gym that you're a major fucking pussy. Like literally, this pad is meant for hip thrust. It's not meant for barbell squats. Do not do that to yourself. Number 4, using the assisted pull-up machine as a glute exercise. Use the fucking leg press. Or do actual step-ups. Do something that is created actually to work your glutes. There is so many more optimal ways to grow your glutes. Don't use the assisted pull-up machine to do those step-down thingies. 5th would be banded kickbacks on the Stairmaster. I just have one question, and it's, do you have a fucking death wish, okay? This is a personal attack at me because in my chubby days, I was certainly on the Stairmaster with my booty band doing the kickbacks. And let me tell you, it's not freaking effective and it's very dangerous. Number 6 would be judging anybody. If they're overweight in the gym, they are there to better themselves. And if they look like they don't know what the fuck they're doing, it's probably because they don't. So either offer to help them or stop staring at them because you've been there before too, or maybe you're even there right now. Number 8 would be hiding in the corner doing a full circuit workout with 10-pound dumbbells. Your body is not going to change like that, I promise. Number 8, only ever using the cardio machines and never actually touching any weight. You're not gonna get the results that you want. You're not gonna build your dream body that way, I promise. But also, everybody should be working to put muscle mass on their body. It is so important to live a healthy, long, happy lifestyle. Number 9 would be standing right in front of the freaking dumbbell rack doing your workouts. Like, dude, other people are trying to use the dumbbells too, okay? So if you're using it to prop yourself up by doing dumbbell rows, stop that. Don't do that. And if you're standing super close doing lateral raises or shrugs or whatever, don't do that. Grab the dumbbells, step back until you're in line with the benches, do your workout there. You're not the only one in the gym, okay? We have to share the equipment with everybody. I really just popped off, but those are like some of the biggest things that I notice in the gym, things that I used to do in the gym because I had no awareness. I was very ignorant to all like the gym etiquette. So that's why I'm sharing this with you so you can save yourself some embarrassment, okay? Now, if you're not sure if somebody is using something, just ask them. You can do the whole, the point and like nod method. Literally, instead of walking up and be like, oh, they might be using that, I'm not sure, I'll go find something else. Just freaking ask them. Just have the conversation, the 2-second interaction. Also, if you cannot hold on to a heavier weight because your grip isn't strong enough, use straps. I use Tough Wraps. I've had them forever and they're like pretty cheap. Or you can buy just the Gym Reaper ones on Amazon. A lot of people talk shit about using straps, but I will not limit my growth potential by my grip strength, okay? So also, your grip strength will improve while using the straps, I promise. I've experienced it firsthand. Your workouts do not need to be over an hour long to see results. I'm typically in the gym for 60 to 90 minutes, including warming up and cooling down. All right, so you successfully finish your lift. You have a fat pump. Take a selfie, flex on them, post it on the gram, hashtag gym selfie. Okay, and now we stretch. Take some slow, deep breaths. Just calm your nervous system. If you train legs, you should definitely be stretching. I will admit, I'm kind of a degenerate and I do not stretch after upper body, okay? Sue me, unless I'm injured, but I stretch. But really, just take a few minutes, calm your nervous system, stretch it out, and be on your way. Okay, so now you're at home, you need to eat something to start repairing and rebuilding all the muscle fibers that you just broke down in the gym. There's some studies that have shown that the whole anabolic window doesn't really exist. I just do my best to eat within an hour of training. Also, make sure that your body is in a calm state before you have your first meal. If you're still in go, go, go mode and you eat a meal you're really not gonna digest it very well. So make sure you calm your nervous system and then have your meal. So we have another balanced meal. So protein, obviously, carbs. I also like to keep fats a little bit lower in this meal as well, just so I can digest it as quickly as possible and get those nutrients directly to my muscles that I broke down. You don't need to think that far into it. Just make sure you're eating after you train. I used to not want to eat after a workout because I didn't want to reverse all of the work I just put in. And let me tell you, that is the best thing you could possibly do if you never want to see results. Starving yourself after a workout is literally never the answer. Your body needs nutrients before and after you train. It needs nutrients all day, whether you went to the gym or not. Just nourish your body. My post-workout meal looks pretty similar to my pre-workout meal, so I'll either have chicken or beef with some rice or sweet potatoes and maybe some avocado or hummus for fats. You need to make sure that you are eating enough for your body to thrive. Do your best to seek out whole, single ingredient foods. I like to get the majority of my food from something that grew from the ground or came from an animal. If you can't identify where the food came from, like for example, dinosaur nuggets, we're not really sure what went in to create that form of food, try to eat that stuff as little as possible. We want the least amount of processed foods in our diet as possible. And this is one of the most important parts. Make sure that you acknowledge and celebrate yourself for showing up for yourself. The only way to build self-trust is by keeping those promises that you make to yourself. And the more that you show up and you do the hard things, the more you're going to realize your actual self-worth. You're going to start to value yourself more. And then you're going to set a higher standard for yourself and for the people that you surround yourself with. How you do one thing is how you do all things. So start working to better your health and watch how every single area of your life starts to benefit as well. Finally, get enough sleep. When we're sleeping, we have uninterrupted time to repair and rebuild the muscles that we break down. So make sure you're getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep every single night. Stop scrolling at nighttime, please. I promise the stuff that you see on Instagram in the last 30 minutes before you go to bed is not that important. Get your sleep. So there you have it. I hope that you found this video valuable, and if you were feeling anxious going to the gym, I hope that you now have the confidence to walk in there and figure out what the fuck is going on. Everybody starts somewhere. Everybody looks silly at first. Have you ever watched a child try to learn to walk for the first time? Everybody sucks at things at first. You have to be willing to look like a beginner before you can become an expert. Just keep practicing. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and hit this video with a like. Maybe send it to one of your friends that's been acting a damn fool in the gym. As always, I appreciate every single one of you and I love you all. Thank you for your time and attention, and I will see you in the next one.